Hey everybody, Dan here for Comic Frontline, and it is Wednesday, so it is time for the Comic Monsters comic book haul. And we're going to start things off with the independent comics. And first off, we have Gold Digger number 215. Okay, as I think they've been promoting that Spawn hitting 250. Being one of the few independent comics to do that. Gold Digger here is up to 215, so shouldn't be long before they catch up that mark as well. Fred Perry does Gold Digger. There's his name right here. And I am a big fan. Antarctic Press, love their books. Love Ninja High School by Ben Dunn. And Fred Perry's Gold Digger, been there since the beginning. An astounding artist with a great story. Can't say enough good things about Gold Digger. You always see it. It's always in my haul. Anything Fred Perry's doing, he does some specials. Really works pretty quickly. Hero Comics 214 by IDW. Okay, we got the J. Scott Campbell cover here. If your store does not have the J. Scott Campbell cover, you shouldn't fret because inside here they actually have the pencils and the colors, actually even without the logo, as they call it sometimes, a virgin cover, for both covers. They have that one and the Sam Keith one. Luckily my store had the J. Scott Campbell one, so really think this is a good book to pick up. A variety of artists within. The top draw for me is there's a Gene Ha story in here. Gene Ha did one of the best comics ever, in my opinion. Top 10 for America's Best Comics. Loved that top 10. And Gene Ha is one of the top illustrators in comics today. He has a story in here. There's a variety of stories. Phil Hester, I know, has a story as well. But to me, $3.99 Gene Ha story, whatever amount of pages it is worth it. All right. Now we have Access, rather. What number is this? Number 5. Okay, I've been flipping through it, keeping up to some degree. Who does art chores on this one? Can it be true? I see the name Dodson. Yes, Terry Dodson, penciler, Rachel Dodson, inker. So, this is definitely another book that's going to have one of my top artists, Terry Dodson, with his wife Rachel Dodson doing the inks. That is one of the best combinations in comics. So, I'm definitely going to look forward to flipping through this. All right. Another great artist, Nightcrawler. Okay, Todd Nauck. Got Todd Nauck doing Nightcrawler. This is Nightcrawler number 8. He is what keeps me coming back for this book. Again, Todd Nauck, just one of the top guys out there. He's been doing Incredible Universe. No, Invincible. Let's see, Invincible Universe, Guardians of the Globe is what the title was, or Guarding the Globe. So, anything he's doing, I'm going to pick up, and this is no exception. So, Todd Nauck is, as my friend Cameron and myself would say growing up, an insta-buy. All right. Guardians 3000. This is number 2. Okay, we got this. It has, I think it's Raphael Sandoval doing the art. And he's kind of, Gerardo Sandoval doing the art. And it's very good stuff. It is reminiscent of a few different artists, maybe McGuinness among them. But, you know, this is the Guardians of the Galaxy I kind of grew up with, you know, Martin X and Starhawk and everything. So, you know, picked it up. Looked pretty good. Nova, let's see, number 23. David Baldion doing the art. That's good enough for me to pick it up. And here's the Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo Batman title. Not so hot on... Oh, wait. No, $3.99. It's not $4.99 anymore. So there's some good news. So, pick that up. Justice League United. I've been with this since the beginning. I was buying it primarily for the Mike McKone art. It doesn't seem like McKone is on it. Neil Edwards. Neil Edwards doing the art. I'm not familiar with Neil Edwards. I am flipping through right now, and I will endorse Neil Edwards' art as good art. Okay? So, and talking about another good artist who I wasn't really that familiar with, because I flipped through this at the store, Jed Doherty. I think he's been doing some DC work. He did this issue of World's Finest, okay, number 28, and it was really good work. So, my hats off to him for doing a great job, and if he's a regular artist, maybe I will continue picking that up. All right. As we know, Ultimate Spider-Man, I'm into the Miles Morales stuff, but I have been picking it up in trade. Okay, so this is the new trade that came out for Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man, the Revival storyline apparently, and you know, this is always good. Bendis is involved, Sarah Pichelli, so yeah, I picked this up in trade form. Talking about trades, there was another trade I got, Danger Girl, Mayday. You know, I kind of been waiting for Danger Girl to come out in trades. John Royal does the art. He's kind of like, well, appropriately enough, he's a bit like J. Scott Campbell, who I believe has started the Danger Girl series. So, like I said, I wait for it in trade these days. IDW, Danger Girl, I pick that up. And as always, or usually at least, with the Monster Haul, we have books that are not even in the comic store. Okay, this was a Kickstarter. Okay, it's going to be in the comic store because I did see it through previews, but I had done it through a Kickstarter. Drawing Beautiful Women, the Frank Cho method. As some of you might know, I do comic art. Primarily for my own comics, Argo Comics. I do writing, publishing, lettering. I wear many hats, so I don't always get a lot of time for art. But I do enjoy doing art whenever I can. A lot of times that primarily becomes at conventions is when I have most of my free time to do that. And some, you know, convention pre-orders. But Frank Cho, again, another top guy within the comic art field. He's just a phenomenal artist. And if anyone knows his work, Drawing Beautiful Women is definitely going to be something that he's going to have expertise in. I don't know if these will come with the previews editions, so I'll give you a look over here at some of the stuff I think that was included because of stretch goals. We have kind of like a little chart here about drawing the head. We have a print that there is some level of disrobed female form going on there, so I will not show it for those who are weak of heart. Liberty Meadows. We got a little, apparently, Calvin and Hobbes tribute going here. So we got a Liberty Meadows print, and we got a human anatomy scale right here. Let's see. And apparently an ad for a future release, World of Pain, Book 0, Ghost Dog. Okay, and if that is a project that Frank Cho has going on, that means I will get it. Here's a little illustration on the back of here. Some type of dinosaur monster type thing. I'm not even sure if that's him or someone else. Let's see. Yeah, I don't... Oh, wait. Yeah, that is him. So that's a little illustration by Frank Cho. And perhaps you want to know, well, like I said, it's in preview, so even if you missed out on the Kickstarter, you're going to be able to grab this. And looking through it, I have to say I have quite a few drawing tutorial books. I mean, just having the Frank Cho art in here, regardless of what level of instruction you want, the art is just beyond gorgeous. So, you know, again, a definite master in the field, and it looks pretty informative. I mean, I think with an art instructional, you kind of have to read the content to see what's what. He goes into painting as well. So we got drawing, inking, painting, art of ballpoint as a storytelling is a chapter. Let me see if there's a quick table of contents so I can kind of fill you in on what is yeah, so anatomy, figures in motion, ink, painting, ballpoint pen art, storytelling. So that's all some good stuff, okay? That's, again, Frank Cho, Drawing Beautiful Women. On the topic of myself drawing and conventions, WinterCon is going to be at the World Resorts Casino, December 6th. World Resorts Casino in Queens, New York. So December 6th, I am going to be at that one. Anyone can, I guess, look up Argo Comics on Facebook and private message me if you want to pre-order a commission or anything like that. I will be doing art over there. I will be having the full line of Argo Comics. Again, to see those books and see what that's all about, go to argocomics.com. You can click on the shop button. That'll take you to the store, and you can kind of, there's sample pages of all the books. You can get a feel of what's what with that. I wasn't going to do another convention this year. I did New York Comic Con. That was a lot to do. But since the show is somewhat local, and I was getting a little bit of con fever again, I'd love to, you know, meet the fans and, as I said, get a chance to do some art. I figured it would be a good show to do. So, again, December 6th, WinterCon. You can just do a web search for WinterCon, and you'll get all the information for that. And looking forward to that show. So, that's going to do it this week for the Monster Haul. Feel free to come back to Comic Frontline for all your comics news, reviews, and entertainment. And we'll see you soon.